Bah! Alright. So since I actually have a chance to control Shizuku, I think I will use this as an opportunity to actually explain combat a little bit. Stop hitting me, jerks. Alright, so I can swing my weapon and attack a specific part of their body based on like what button I'm using. For PS4, PS3, and Vita, so it'd be triangle, circle, and X. Circle goes for the torso, which is how I damage these guys' armor. Square will go for their legs, and triangle will go for their headpieces, if they have one. Everybody has a torso and pants, but not everybody has a headpiece. Stop hitting me. Other things in combat you can do heavy attacks, where you pull back on the left stick and press any of the attack buttons will hit from their head to their pants in that order. So if you attack their legs, you can usually dodge heavy attack. You can do forward, where you will do different from your normal attack. So press forward and press forward and get off the ground, press forward. There we go. Or for the torso, whatever. And then you can attack their clothes. You can do dumbly, as I am doing, attacking their clothes and just tearing it off basically. But what you're supposed to do is hold the attack button for whatever piece is glowing. And stop getting hit by that stuff. You can grab their piece and remove it. That didn't go as well as I planned. But that's the gist for combat. Every weapon, well, not every single weapon has its own, but there are different categories of weapons. The different categories of weapons have like different chains, different attack sets. So if you want to know what kind of attack strategy you want to go through, you're gonna have to look at the weapons or play around with them. There she is.
Broski, you're alive.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard from you in 3 days. I thought maybe somebody chipped you off somewhere. Stare. Who's this lady? She's not part of the freedom fighters, is she?
She saved my life. It's complicated. She kissed me. I'm just gonna say she saved my life.
I see. I see. Anyway, you must atone for leaving me alone and worried these past 3 days.
Not even worried that my life was in danger.
The present situation.
Didn't mean to. It was out of my hands. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Standing before you, desiring of a character tea, which that shop over there just got in. Your mission: purchase shirt for adorable sister.
Aww. Anything for my sister.
I'm happy now. Thanks, bro.
Is it to your liking, my lady? You're welcome.
I'll let it go with just
being related to her is so damn expensive.
But next time you disappear like that, you'd better be ready to declare bankruptcy. The other freedom fighters have been really worried about you too.
Yep.
So make sure you've got your story straight when you see them. The longer you wait to explain yourself to everyone, the more danger you'll be in. Also, between you and me, I'm a little embarrassed to see you traipsing about in such shoddy attire. Stop by anytime you're back at base.
What's wrong with it?
A makeover. For a small fee, of course. Just something to keep in mind. The present situation, however, is that this sunlight shines far too brightly for a humble shut-in such as I. Therefore, your adorable sister shall now coolly take her leave. I'll see you back at base.
That's this. She's so cute.
Your little sister is certainly unique. So,
I'm
are we
proud to
far
call her
from the
my dear
headquarters of
sister.
these Akiba freedom fighters? If we don't get moving soon, we could be attacked again at any moment.
Yeah, I guess we did draw some attention to ourselves. If we go through UD Plus, we'll be there in no time flat. Cool thing about Akiba's trip is that it mimics the layout of Akihabara. So if you went on Google Maps, you could probably find your way around the city if you played Akiba's trip for a really, really long time. I happen to know that UD Plus and Mogra are not as close as this game would imply. We must follow the little sister. I just noticed that I actually have an email, so I should probably check that. It is from Nana. Everybody's worried about you. I think you should come straight back to base. Don't stop off anywhere else. Not even to pee. Alright. Let's go straight to base. Throughout the game, you'll get emails from various characters. Sometimes you'll get different emails based on different sections of the story. But they're usually to remind you about quest updates. Like if they're about to expire, they'll send you an email and let you know so you can hurry up and get it done before it disappears. Here we are. Base of Mogra's operations.
This place. Is this Mogra?
Mission complete. Yep.
Welcome back, Master. Oh, is it really you?
You've been gone for 3 whole days, man. Where you been?
The hell were you thinking disappearing like that? I thought for sure you'd been kidnapped. And what's with the high-quality 3D next to you? Something smells real fishy.
Now, we both know that
We're
ain't
dating.
true. If you're gonna lie, at least make it believable.
You're a jerk, Pops. How can I possibly explain this to them?
You serious? Man, I never would have guessed all those rumors floating around Akiba were actually true.
Rumors?
What, you mean you haven't heard them? There've been like a million clips about it. People get kidnapped, turned into monsters, then terrorizing the locals.
Yeah, that's...
They steal life energy from people. In other words, they drain their vitality, effectively killing all enthusiasm and zeal.
So what you're saying is those recent news reports of people being discovered in deeply lethargic states.
It's because they've been attacked by these synthesters?
I'm afraid so.
I think I understand. This is one of those truth is stranger than fractions things, right?
That would be fiction, Kadi. Truth is stranger than fiction.
So let me get this straight. You go off to apply for some shady as hell job where your employer somehow drugs you and turns you into a monster? And nothing leading up to that set off a red flag. You are seriously the world heavyweight champion of dumbass.
Come on, Touko, he's been through enough already. Besides, getting lured in by LE Swag makes total sense, considering who we're talking about.
I'm a sucker for a pretty figurine.
Do you even comprehend how much trouble you've caused everyone? You don't exist in a vacuum, you know.
I repent my transgressions. Can you see it in your heart to
ignoring
forgive me?
these two for the moment,
Touko,
I
please.
believe introductions are in order. I'm Yuto.
Touko, please.
May I have your name as well?
Mine is Shizuku. Shizuku Tokikaze.
We call ourselves the Akiba Freedom Fighters. Together, we voluntarily patrol the streets of Akihabara, keeping an eye out for trouble. He's one of us as well, and this bar serves as our base of operations.
That's right. And I'm one of the central figures in our illustrious group. Name's Kaito Tachibana, and the pleasure's mine. As you might have figured out,
Kaito,
I'm
keep your hands to
Yuto's
yourself.
older twin brother. Best way to tell us apart? I'm the one with all the ideas.
Is one of those ideas being out of school and unemployed?
You shut up! You shut up and you die! Little brothers can't show up big brothers. It's against the rules.
Yes, that's
Go
enough
ahead and you
now.
die.
I'm Kati Raikkonen. I blew on in from Finland to Japan so I could see and do its cool bizdy culture.
Hmm?
I believe what she's trying to say is that she flew here from Finland to study the cool culture of Japan.
Name's Kihachi Sugiyama. I'm the manager of this here game bar, Mogra, where people can knock back a few while they play these old classic arcade cabinets. Feel free to just call me Pops. Everybody else around here does. But you're welcome to call me Dear Sweet Old Man if you prefer.
He's got a face fit for the FBI's most wanted list, doesn't he?
Hey,
But he's a good guy. Don't worry.
Jeez.
you could have said that sooner, you know.
I'm Touko Sagisaka. I grew up with this
What a
dope
jerk.
and just can't seem to get away from him, despite my best efforts. No need for formalities with me. Everybody just calls me by my first name. Incidentally, thanks for saving him.
I happened upon him during a mission. It was good fortune, nothing more.
There is one other member of our group, but she's like a rare monster spawn. She should pop eventually. Guess you'll need her then.
So, what's the plan? Do we all pile into the police station and tell them Akiba's infested with monsters?
They'd never believe a word of it.
Why not? I mean, we can show them living proof. You're one of these synthester things now yourself, right?
I think the only proof would be burning up in the sunlight, and I'm not
that's
interested
no
in that right
good.
now.
He'd get dissected and have weird sciencey tests run on him.
So going to the police
Or
would
that.
involve giving him up as a noble sacrifice. That sounds reasonable.
Don't even joke about that. Besides, shouldn't we be more concerned with trying to get him back to normal? I mean, if he stays like this, he'll start attacking people sooner or later, right?
That should be no concern. He will not attack others against his will, at the very least.
He won't?
Well, what do you think? You're the one in the hot seat here.
Don't think any of these choices really matter.
Yeah, that's a good call.
In this situation,
We
I'd
should
go with
start by
synthetizer
checking
dough.
out the place where you interviewed.
If we were to find clues anywhere, that would be the most obvious spot.
There's still an awful lot I don't get, though. Like, if there's hard evidence of monsters in Akiba, shouldn't the police already be on it?
Until we're certain of that, all we can do is our duty as freedom fighters and investigate.
Oh! Hey, Tokikaze. Would you care to help us out with that?
What?
Well, I mean, you seem pretty familiar with these things. So come on. What do you say?
It is true that I've been researching them. But I'm being specifically targeted by them as well. And I don't wish to involve you all in my affairs.
I think that ship has already sailed.
No kidding. These creeps have already changed one of our guys into some kind of freaky vampire. So yeah, if you can help with that, I ain't gonna stop you.
All right.
Okay then, perfect. Shizuku, please write your name and cell phone number in the group registry.
Cell phone? I'm sorry, I don't have one of those.
That's rather unusual in this day and age, but if you don't have a cell number, your email address will do just fine.
Sounds like you're a tough one to get a hold of. I guess it would be kind of awkward to ask for your home number, huh?
Actually, I haven't been home in quite some time. There were problems.
Seriously? So you're an honest-to-goodness, real-life runaway, all mired in melodrama?
I didn't run away exactly, and I do have a place to stay. A place with plenty of manga. They even have a shower there.
Don't tell me you're staying in a manga cafe.
Do you not have anywhere else to go? Seems you've got some heavy stuff going on.
Pops, you know, the upstairs here is all stark and bare and empty.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think we got some bedding squirreled away around here too. What do you say, Shizuku? If you like, you're free to stay on the second floor here for a spell.
And we won't take no for an answer. Meeting you like this feels like it's gotta be more than a coincidence. Know what I mean?
Having you around can only be to our benefit if we're to continue studying these monsters. It would seem to be a win for all parties.
Then we all agree! The Akiba Freedom Fighters have a new member! 3 cheers! Bob out!
Wait. I haven't agreed to anything. All right.
Congrats, Freedom Fighter.
A little while, though. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so here we freedom fighters stand in the midst of a maelstrom. You said you fought some of these things already, but aside from that, you ever done any real hand-to-hand combat?
No, I'd say
I can argue
in
with the
realm
best of
verbal
them.
combat, you fall a bit short.
Yeah, your sister beat you there every time.
See,
Kaito.
I'm getting a little worried
Shut up.
now. Hey, I know. A friend of mine runs a coliseum in Akiba, or a battle arena, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Might be a good place to get yourself caught up on the basics of combat. You want, I'll introduce you.
For real? What kind of person is this? Who the hell runs a battle arena in Akiba?
Just a martial arts nut I know who found herself managing the place, that's all. But she doesn't let just anyone step into the ring. You gotta pass some kind of test first or something. I'll give her a call and let her know what's up. So you better get going. Oh, and take Shizuku with you too. A little extra training can't hurt any, right?
I think Touko should go with. She can probably force her way in there, no problem. Test me damned.
Watch your tongue. I am a dainty and respectable lady. You got that? Serious. Rude much?
It's not a bad idea, though. So whom will you escort to the arena? Shizuku or Touko?
Alright. Well, this is where I start to earn affection points with characters. And whoever's affection you have highest depend on what ending you get. And since for this first walkthrough, I'm going to be going with Touko. First,
What?
only,
Why
I don't
me?
know. But I'm going with Touko.
I guess it makes sense, actually. You go by yourself, and they'll wipe the floor with you. So for your sake, yeah, I'll go along.
The battle arena is on the other side of Main Street and right past Junk Street. You got that?
Come on, let's get this over with.
Knock 'em dead!
So I can get to the battle arena through Junk Street. Finally, it's over. And got new clips to read, pitters, emails. But you know, after all that jibber jabber, I think I ought to call it here for now. Excuse me. So I hope you enjoyed this first look at Akiba Strip with me. I hope it'll be more walkthrough than let's play, but I guess it'll end up sort of being both. So if you're just interested in seeing me play, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and I'll be talking about a couple of random stuff along the way. I'll be going more into combat, weapons, items, whatever else. If you're interested in something, you can let me know and I'll talk about it or something. But I hope you tune in for the next episode. I look forward to seeing you, and yep. See ya.